All right, hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of, I don't really know what they call it yet. I think let's call it the Manila Podcast for now. So basically, this is just a kind of a podcast where you try to just you can listen while you're doing your homework or anything, any sort of thing. Um, Basically, I just want to give you guys like a different view about life, I guess, in like my world. So, I have. I'm gonna try to get a guest in every episode. If not, then I'm just gonna try and talk to you guys. But for the first episode, we have our first guest. You may know him as a YouTuber. You may know him as the, based on his bio, Arsenal fan first, human being second. It's Shuban Gooner. So, hello.
Hey everybody, I'm Savion.
Hello.
Cheeky plug there,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, you can check out his links in the description. So
Yes, definitely.
yeah,
Instagram and Twitter as well, please.
yeah, I've featured in a couple of his videos. It's pretty good. Like his channel
Yeah, you
is
have actually. Total of 4 videos in total you featured.
what videos? I think it was a Whisper Challenge. Is the one that
Whisper Challenge was the first, yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
that's
And
the first
then
one.
a couple handicap FIFAs, and then the greatest interview ever. Who could forget that
Oh
one?
yeah, who could forget? Obviously, because Wigan is the greatest team on earth. Obviously, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so just kind of making a quick segue. Since your favorite team is Arsenal, right? As your bio says, I just wanted to talk to you about what just wanted to discuss a couple like football trades and speculations throughout this like first transfer season and your like kind of like your reaction to it. So first off, obviously your big marquee player, marquee signing of the year, Lacazette. Like, how do you think he'll fare in the Premier League?
Lacazette, the machete. Yeah, obviously. I guess the main argument that goes against Lacazette, which I kind of have as well, is that he hasn't proved himself anywhere besides France.
Yeah,
And
true, true. Yeah.
that was the argument for Olivier Giroud when he came in because he was top scorer. He finished top scorer and he carried Montpellier to a Ligue 1 title, and
Yeah, yeah.
he did a fantastic job. He scored 20 over goals in the Ligue 1,
Oh, 20. That's
but
pretty. That's pretty good.
that's really good.
Yeah.
But when he came to Arsenal, obviously he hasn't been performing brilliantly.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a
So
couple of bangers. Like, have you seen the scorpion kick? Obviously, of them, and
obviously I've seen that.
probably Giroud's greatest goal. And like, he's actually a really good like poacher, and he's a good scorer. It's just that he's very inconsistent, in my opinion. That's what
He's
I think.
inconsistent. Yeah, he just goes on these mad droughts, and he just sometimes it's very frustrating watching him play. Like his pace is shocking. It's painful. But
I mean, it's like I
Lacazette,
don't know, like 60, 70 or something on like FIFA, or something like that. Obviously,
Lacazette
FIFA's
is
not like a real representation of real life, but I
yeah.
mean, like
Obviously,
obviously, like murder
if you
murder sacker's really not that slow in FIFA, like in real life. But yeah, they obviously have to kind of like
with,
counteract it. But yeah, Giroud's not that fast. Yeah,
he's not that fast, but obviously Lacazette is a completely different player to Giroud. Giroud's more of a cross in the box and head kind of guy. Lacazette, I think, is more receive the ball, let him do his own thing,
yeah,
or even make a run between the defense. He's that type of guy, which is more suited to the Arsenal play
that's true.
because when you play for Arsenal, you're not gonna like cross the ball in the box. Like it's worked for Giroud, but the traditional Arsenal way would be like build up, cheeky pass there,
Yeah,
through
yeah,
ball, lovely stuff. Özil to Alexis, Alexis to Özil, Özil over the top. Oh, bicycle kick from Lacazette. We've won the Champions League. That's it.
yeah. But one thing that I'm like kind of like scared about with Lacazette is that he scored around like 10, I think, ish penalties in the League One. So like his actual goal count wasn't like from free play wasn't as big as like other players. So like how do you think he'll fare in the Prem where it's a I think the League One in my opinion is a more physical league than the Premier
Yeah,
League.
definitely. It's definitely more
Yeah,
physical league,
so
but
like that's why he's probably gotten more of the fouls and probably was able to like convert those penalties. So how do you think without like with probably less penalties and obviously he has Ozil in the team and maybe Sanchez also who takes penalties. So how would you see Lacazette's goal tally compared to last year?
I mean, at least we know he takes good penalties,
Yeah, he
and
does.
we've got Premier League referees like bloody Martin Atkinson and Mike Dean. So you
Yeah,
never know. Penalty here, penalty there.
yeah,
Bang, 2 goals in a game.
true, very true.
No, but on a real like yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Like you gotta look at the bigger picture most of the time, which is not what like it's not what most people look at. People say, "Oh, he scored 10 penalties in the season. Oh, he's trash. He gets always goes for penalties." Blah, blah, blah. But like, you got to look at the bigger picture,
Yeah,
which is obviously his style of play, how he moves. Does he fit in the Arsenal team? I think he will flourish definitely this season.
hmm
Um, first season, I think a few nerves will get to him, but I'm seriously hoping. Obviously, I'm seriously hoping that he does rack up a massive number of goals. But my realistic prediction for him, um, I think he will be our first choice striker. That's
yeah.
what I'm
I
thinking.
think so too. I think
Yeah, given that, and also given like his style of play, how he
mhm.
links up with the team, I'd go with a solid maybe 15, 16 Premier League goals this
Yeah,
season.
that's
That's
actually
my
what I was gonna say. I
prediction.
was actually gonna say 15 or around. Yeah,
I genuinely don't think he'll hit the 20 goal mark,
yeah, me
but
too.
I
Because
hope he does.
if Sanchez doesn't move, then I think he'll probably get in the 15 like that around that goal mark. But we're gonna talk about it later. But if Sanchez does end up moving, he might be like played as the lone striker. So maybe there's a chance that he scores more. We'll see. Basically.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Alexis isn't going to go anywhere. He's staying at Arsenal. That
Okay. Okay.
it's just letting you know.
Okay.
Re-
We'll
Record
talk
that,
about that.
save
We'll talk
that,
about that
trim that,
later.
save that. Okay.
Okay. Next, I wanted to talk to you about the new signing from Schalke, Kolasinac, Shad Kolasinac. What do you think about him, and what kind of role do you think he's going to play? Do you think he'll play the traditional left back role as he did in Schalke, which is kind of weird because in FIFA they gave him a left mid card, which I didn't really understand because I think he played more of a left back. But do you think he'll play more on the defensive side, or do you think he'll make those like attacking runs as well?
Um, really all depends on the formation Wenger decides to play this season because if he sticks to a three, 3-5-2, no 3-4-3, sorry.
Yeah,
If he sticks to a 3-4-3, then Kolasinac will definitely go on the left wing back slash left mid position.
yeah.
But if we do revert back to four defenders, then he'll definitely play um, at left back
I
because
I think the
he's
three back
obviously got
formation.
Alexis ahead of him.
Sorry, what? Sorry.
He's obviously got Alexis ahead of him. That's what I was saying. So he's not going to take up the left mid
Okay,
position
yeah.
too much.
I think the three back formation, like in the last like six fixtures, probably like it really worked out for them. Like they were doing well in like the last few games of the season, in my opinion, especially the FA Cup final.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, that was
that was
madness.
yeah, and I think that saved Arsene Wenger's job as well.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. I don't know.
we'll gloss over that later as well. We'll talk about it then.
Personally, I just think that even if we had lost the final, I think they would have renewed his contract. Like in all honesty, that's what I think would have happened.
Okay.
But in terms of Kolasinac, I'm going to be honest. I have not seen a single piece of his play
Mm,
before preseason.
yeah.
I mean, I watched all of Arsenal preseason games so far. He's looked very nice. I'm
Okay.
gonna admit he's very physical, which I really like because you mentioned this earlier. Premier League is a very physical league.
Yeah.
You need to be strong, and he is very strong. Like not like
Yeah, he's strong.
Mus,
He is very
not
physical,
like
but he's not
not
like
like Shaka.
Lukaku kind of physical for me.
Yeah, correct. And not like Xhaka kind of physical where he just like fouls everybody. He's
Yeah.
really smart in terms
Yeah.
of how he uses his strength, which I really respect. And I don't see him as the fastest player in the world because I mean that was just determined off a few preseason games, but he doesn't look that fast. I don't know how fast he actually can be, but I'm assuming he's not very fast. But you know that's not a big issue. His passing, I think, is very good.
Yeah.
That's what I think. He's given his how do I say it? It's like his understanding of technical awareness. That's what I mean. Like he knows what to do with the ball in any situation. Like whether to play it back to the keeper, whether to give to a teammate, whether to switch the
Yeah.
play. I feel like he's
Yeah.
very knowledgeable when it comes to that type of stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to move on to the biggest thing that I want to talk about is we glossed over it a while ago. Do you think that Alexis Sanchez is gonna leave? I know you said no, but give me like state any like reasons why you think he's not gonna leave.
Mm, okay, if you had asked me this question maybe like a week ago, I would have said probably. But given everything that's happened over the past few weeks, I genuinely think this is dying down because Wenger, like, obviously in the past he's given away Van Persie,
Yeah,
Fabregas, Nasri. I think this time he's genuinely like drilling down and saying, no, you're not just going to leave my club. I would rather you run out your contract next season than you go to our rivals.
yeah,
And if anything, worst case scenario, right? If he leaves, just God forbid he goes to one of our rivals, because that's probably the worst thing we can do. Like when we gave Van Persie to United, or when we gave Nasri to
Man City.
Manchester City, we weakened ourselves, and at the same time we strengthened them.
Yeah,
So it just widens the gap in quality. We can't have that anymore. I would rather him go to Bayern or Barca or Real. I don't even care if that happens,
about
because then
about Bayern though, I'm just
whatever.
gonna quickly point in. I read somewhere that they pulled out. I think of the like making bids. I think two
Yeah,
clubs pulled
they
out
did.
already. It was just and it's like PSG that's left. I think the only one.
Yes,
Which
Man City pulled out, and also Bayern pulled
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yes.
that's the one I saw it on like Twitter or something. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, now I'm probably leaning to Sanchez staying. Although he made those comments about saying like he wanted Champions League football and all. I mean, I think he can. I think that you guys will be. I think Arsenal will be able to get it this season for sure, in my opinion.
Mm. I think we can keep on to him. Like honestly, um,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Like you mentioned, those reports, Wenger is genuinely drilling down and saying, "No, you're not leaving," which is the attitude we've been asking for as fans. We've been asking for years.
yeah,
He's like learned. We're not just gonna let this guy go.
yeah.
Like
You're not a
maybe,
small club. I mean,
yeah, we're not a small club exactly. We're not like we could get 60 million pounds from this, but is that really gonna help the club?
yeah,
So I think that's generally his thought process now, and that's what we need to be like if we're gonna have the mentality of Premier League champion. So that's a good place to start for sure.
yeah.
Keeping Alexis Sanchez.
I agree with you with that. Yeah, I think he should. I think he's going to stay, and I think he should stay to help Wenger and the rest of the side. I mean, your side looking very strong right now, like with the
We are
preseason
like
games, looking
genuinely,
very strong,
yeah,
looking like very genuine title contenders.
yeah. Obviously, okay. Every season I say Arsenal's going to win the Premier League, but um, uh, this season I'm trying to be conservative with my predictions, but at the same time I do want to say Arsenal's going to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll see in May.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Last thing about your team before we move into other teams in the Prem, because that's kind of what I want to focus on, the Premier League. I'm not really a fan of the other leagues like the Liga, Calcio, because I'm
Yeah, of
like
course, of course, of course.
the only
Yeah.
one like I've subscribed to is the Premier League. Because obviously my favorite team is Wigan. They used to be in the Premier League before, and not anymore. Hopefully they come back. They just got relegated this year, which is quite a bummer, but whatever.
That's
So
a classic.
yeah. So last thing, wanted to talk about Arsene Wenger. Do you think how many years do you think he has left in the club? Would you say?
Well, obviously he signed a 2-year contract, which goes till end of the 2018-19 season,
Yeah.
and then he's definitely leaving. Like no doubt. I don't have any doubt in my mind. Like he could win the Champions League twice. No, not twice because we are not in the
Yeah.
Champions League. We could win the.
Oh my god.
We could win the Champions League next season. We could go invincible this season and next season. We could win every trophy we could.
Yeah.
But he's not staying after that. I think he knows that it's time to go. It was probably time for him to go at the end of last season. Let's be perfectly honest here. But
I
he
genuinely
signed the
think
2-year
the FA Cup
contract.
saved him. I know you don't, but I think
I
that
don't.
the FA Cup, like that, if he didn't win that, I don't think they would have renewed the contract. In my honest opinion.
I definitely think it helped in the decision
Yeah.
of the owners to renew his contract, but I don't think the owners sat there and went, you know what, you won an FA Cup. No, I mean, I don't think that before the game the owners were like, all right, if he wins the cup, we keep him. If he doesn't, we sack him. I think it was more of, if he wins the cup, we'll see what happens. If he doesn't win the cup, we'll see what happens. But I do think even if he had lost the final 10-0, I mean, seriously, if he had lost the final 10-0, I seriously think they would have renewed his contract.
Well, I'm a little iffy about that, but we'll leave it for now because fast is fast. Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna talk about the other marquee transfers, and I'm gonna gloss over some other leagues, but mostly Premier League. So the first one,
Yeah.
probably the most hyped transfer of this season, Romelu Lukaku to Manchester United. What are your opinions? How do you think he'll fare in Manchester United?
Um. Well, did you see? Have you seen all the memes about like his first touch?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, come on,
I've seen
that.
the memes.
And then in training, he goes and does that awful first touch with his first touch at the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah. But
Shocking.
the thing is, the media is all over him now, just because he's like a big marquee transfer, and they paid like
Yeah, yeah.
big money
The media
dollars for
definitely
him.
has a
So like
problem.
that one shot that he pulled off in the friendly, and then like skied it, that like the media like laughed at him, and like basically like made
Yeah,
fun of
yeah,
him the whole time. So like I know he's pro the mistakes, but I genuinely think that he is like the missing link that United needed. Because if you think about it, Zlatan Ibrahimovic missed a lot of sitters last year for United. Like he definitely contributed a lot. He 20
yeah.
plus goals.
He has like I think he has one of the worst accuracy rates or something like, or
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has one of the most shots missed or something like
yeah.
that.
And the
Um,
problem with Ibrahimovic is his pace as well. Like he's really like he's starting to age, and your pace like loses you after a while. So like they didn't have those like get in behind runs that they like desperately needed. And although Lukaku's not like super pacey, he's very fast and a very physical guy. So I think um, he's that link that they needed because they need like someone who can put away the chances that Ibra like wasn't able to like fully put away because didn't have that good accuracy rate. Because I think Lukaku can like do that if he was able to do it in Everton. Like he's the only top like he was like the 25 goals in Everton or something like that, and then the next highest was like 5 with like Ross Barkley or something like that. So it's like he
mm,
was the only one there, and this time he has like other people to help him around. So it's like we had Martial, he has Rashford, a new like young player, very fast as well. So like I don't know, I feel like my opinion, I think he'll score a lot of goals this season. Like probably more. I think he'll score more than Lacazette, in my opinion.
mm, debatable. Like your point's definitely extremely valid. Like that makes complete sense. But unfortunately, football is not a game that makes sense at all. Like it
Of
just
course.
doesn't. I mean, Leicester won the 15-16 Premier League. Come
Yeah,
on, does that
yeah.
make sense at all?
Doesn't make
Um,
sense.
on paper, I mean, your logic seems impeccable. Like obviously, he's got all this support around him. But yeah. Quick question: Is Zlatan? Did Zlatan renew his contract with United?
No, they released him after he got injured with a knee injury. I think they released
Yeah,
him.
I know. I know he got released, but then I read a report the other day that he was signed back
No,
on
no,
like a 1 year deal.
I don't think so. I think that was. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know about that 1 day deal or something, but I don't. He's not playing for United next season. Like with a shadow of
Hmm.
a doubt, I don't think he's playing for United next season. And he's already looking for like other clubs, and he's also like looking to the US as well, somewhat. I know he wants to play in Europe, but like yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. That that's what I think. I'm not like 100% sure. I don't have like the facts. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. We're not sure, but let's assume that Zlatan doesn't play for United anymore.
Yeah.
Given that Lukaku, well, like you said, he's got all the support around him,
Yeah.
but he's I don't know, like I never actually liked Lukaku or his style of play. It's very physical. I think
Yeah.
it's
It's
very
very
good,
physical.
but his technical ability is seriously lacking. Like it is seriously lacking.
Yeah.
Like I mean, he's gonna have he's gonna have the support, that's for sure. But is he gonna? I guess the only thing that I have to say negative about him is like, does he have like the ab- ability in a team like United? Because Lukaku seems like the kind of guy that has a huge ego. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I can see that
Yeah,
for sure.
he does look like he has huge ego.
Yeah.
Like, I know he could be like a philanthropist that donates $1 million every month, and I wouldn't know about it. But he does look like a guy with a serious ego, and I don't think he could perform at a club like Manchester United. Like at Everton, you're the star.
Yeah.
You're carrying the team. At West Brom as well, but I just can't see it at United. I don't have a proper valid argument because all the points you made make so much sense, but. Like when you get that gut feeling about football in your stomach, and you're just like, I
Yeah, I
don't
see.
feel that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I just don't feel like he's gonna flourish.
I think yeah, and there's another point that I was gonna say against them, which is that United are thinking of playing a 3-5-2 formation next year. I think so. I think
Are they?
Lukaku will be playing with either Martial or Rashford switching up. So I think because of that, he may not be like, for example, because I'm doing fantasy Premier League this year. I was like looking at options. Yeah, I was thinking, should I have Lukaku on my team? Is he a must-have on my team? And I was like, maybe not, because I'm like leaning towards Kane right now, obviously, because he's done a lot. I know you're an Arsenal fan, you probably hate, despise Kane, but you
I do
gotta,
not pick any Spurs player in my FPL.
yeah, but you gotta admit, Kane, he's the
A
most
wanker?
reliable. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but he's probably the most reliable in my FPL. But okay, anyway, we've gone on a tangent. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move on to the second one, which just announced today actually. I saw it on my phone and I was like, whoa. So they they got away
Oh,
with their
Morata.
yeah, Alvaro Morata, you got it.
Ah,
From
okay. I was like
like
playing. I was playing Guess Who in my head. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
announced today.
because I was trying to say that they had plan A, plan B, plan C, right? They were gonna sign Lukaku, plan A, that obviously failed, and then plan B was Morata, and then plan C was I forgot who Plan C was. Someone from the
Probably
Calcio A.
Benzema or
No,
something.
it's a Calcio A player. It's a young player, but
Was it?
it doesn't matter now. So Alvaro Morata, he's a good player. What do you think about his chances next year?
I rate him. I rate Morata. Yeah. Coming back to looking just at statistics instead of his style of play, his he doesn't have a good goal scoring record at
Yeah, yeah.
all.
I think
But
he's
then,
similar to let's say from your team, probably like a Walcott over the
for like
years.
a walk, no, come on, no, that's being mean to Morata.
Uh,
Um,
okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm being a little mean. He's improved a lot from last season.
I I rate
Yeah.
Morata. He's really good, but if people are just gonna look at the statistics and say, "Oh, he only scored like less than 50 goals during his time in Real Madrid," or he's a bad player, you have to look at how often he even got to play
That's very
for Real
true. I
Madrid.
mean, you have Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale,
Exactly,
Isco. Obviously, those guys, those four playing up top, you don't really have that much time to play. But he
exactly.
made the most of
Was
it. He
he?
made the most of it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Was he Real Madrid's first choice striker last season, or was that Benzema?
I think Ronaldo kind of played a false nine sort of role.
Ah,
I think I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I know Isco's on the right wing. Ronaldo. Oh, actually, no. Ronaldo was playing left
Bale,
wing. No,
Bale
no.
right
Bale
wing.
got injured. So most of this,
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
it was pretty much Isco, and he played terrifically. So he finally found his footing. I'm glad for him. So it was and Isco and Ronaldo, and I think Benzema played the start of the season. I'm not entirely sure, but then he was replaced by Morata, and then Morata played quite regularly this season. That's why I think he got 15 goals, something like that. So yeah, he
That's
played
decent.
he played quite regularly. So I think he did well this season. I think in terms of how he fits Chelsea's style of play, it'll be a little different with the three back formation, but I think with just the amount of attackers, you've got Hazard helping you, and until obviously he's injured until September, but you've got the likes of Willian, Pedro, um, you've got these very fast, pacey wingers, and then you got him up top. I think he'll. I don't know what kind of a role he'll play. If he'll play a target man or if he'll play getting behind, but I think he will get the help, especially because Fabregas has these high chance creation rates, and Morata has very high conversion rates as well. So I think those will pair well. Also alongside the fact that yeah, they have pacey wingers who can like get the ball in. So yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, yeah, I do think he will flourish. Yeah, as said, your argument is always about the support he around the player, which makes a lot of sense. To be fair,
Yeah,
he's got Pedro, Willian. Oh Jesus, Chelsea's just stacked, aren't they?
Chelsea's
Eden
stacked next year.
Hazard.
I'm not gonna lie, it's really scary. I they're obviously title contenders, but
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
yeah, yeah. And with but
Well,
the thing is, with Diego Costa gone, do you think that the confidence
he's not
level,
gone yet.
in my opinion, I think the fact that he's
Like,
like
it's not
selling,
confirmed.
I know it's not
Like, did you
confirmed,
see him?
but
He was
like, yeah,
partying
he's
in an
partying in
Atletico
Brazil
shirt.
or something, like or something like.
In an Atletico shirt,
Yeah, I don't know, like
and then
it's almost like,
Atletico were like, "Nah, we're not taking him back."
yeah, I don't know. For me, I hope I would like to see him in the Premier League one more season because Diego Costa is good. I know he's sometimes kind of a
He's
dick.
a
I
dickhead.
know he's sometimes he's kind of a dick, but I like to see competitive, like the fierceness of like players basically.
I think there's a very fine line between fierceness
True,
and being a douchebag.
true. I mean, last season he was a lot better than he was in the previous season. You
True,
have to
but
admit
he was still annoying to look at.
that. Yeah, okay, true
Oh
that.
my god, he screwed us over so hard 15-16 and 14-15 seasons.
Oh my god, Diego Costa.
I'm sorry, I'm an Arsenal fan. I have sensitive subject
Yeah,
matter.
but if he doesn't leave, I think they'll make a great pair, Morata and Costa.
Chelsea
But
don't really play 4-4-2 though. They play 4-2-3-1.
then like Alvaro Morata might play like back, like behind, like a sporting striker, maybe.
Maybe the way I see it is Morata plays first team and then Costa is super sub
Oh yeah, I can see that too. Well, we'll see.
because Costa is aging. You have to remember
Yeah,
that.
it's very
Is
true.
he?
Yeah.
He's how old is he now? I'm gonna Google this real quick. Sorry. um,
Let me check this one.
Diego Costa age. Costa is 28. That's not too bad, but
That's not too bad.
28 in current football is like getting to old. Like, get
Old.
me.
That's like
Like
that should be
like
the peak of your career, basically. Like Messi's peak was around 28, 27, something like that.
yeah, but that's messy. Like for me, peak of your career should be 24, 25.
I don't know, I always thought it late, like 26, 27, 28. That was like the time. I don't know, because I kind of based it on Messi and Ronaldo, but yeah, I can see that 24, 25 should be the peak. That's why I feel bad for Royce.
Yeah.
He's getting old.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anyway, off
Like
topic.
two
Sorry.
years of his career have been 2 years of Royce's career have been taken up by injuries. Jesus,
Yeah, and he missed the World Cup as well. I feel kind
pretty
of bad for him.
heartbreaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, by the way, sorry guys. Like you hear any airplane noises? I live near an airport, so yeah, you're gonna hear that a lot.
Bruv, do you live under the airport?
No, I don't. But yeah, you'll hear a lot of that. Okay. Anyway, off topic.
How
Very
near
off
do you
topic.
live to the airport?
Without traffic, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, even shorter, maybe. Yeah.
To the
15.
airport?
Yeah,
Jeez,
it's pretty short.
mad.
Okay. Sorry, that's very off topic. All right. Before we talk about
It's a podcast, bro. You don't need to be on topic.
true. Okay. Last one. Outside the Premier League, what do you think about Neymar going to PSG? I think that's complete bollocks. I don't think that's gonna happen at all.
Okay, you were about to say, I think it's complete, and then I was like, are you retarded?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably false. Like the rumors, I think the rumors are true, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think they're true
Okay,
as well, but I don't
okay.
think it's
How did I phrase it? I don't think they're true, but I think the way that the media has manipulated it is like a bit exaggerated. Like PSG have probably triggered some stupid buyout clause, but Neymar is not going to want to move from Barcelona to PSG.
that's obviously.
What would be the point of that for him?
I mean, he could be the star. You never know.
Dude, he's already like the star.
Okay, to
Like
be fair.
he's with top 3 players of the best team in the world.
That is true. But do you think he'll get the same recognition that he'll get? I'm playing devil's advocate here, but would you think he'd get the same recognition that he'd get in PSG, whereas in compared to his Barcelona? Because in Barcelona, he's considered a great, like he's top 3 in the world, right? But he's still supporting Messi in my eyes. Whereas in PSG, he'll be able to flourish. He'll literally be Messi there. Although Messi's getting older,
True.
which is a good
True.
argument
Yeah,
because
you make it.
since he's getting older, eventually Neymar's gonna have to take that Messi role in a sense, which is yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
I can see,
you're definitely right.
I can see how he'd want to like. I can see arguments for why he'd move, but ultimately, I think he
Mm.
just wants to win like championships. I think he wants to like help Barcelona. I mean, yeah,
I just do not think it's gonna happen.
yeah, me
Just
too.
that
I don't think
no.
it's gonna happen. All right,
It's unrealistic.
finally, last thing about
Type of
football.
thing is the type of thing you do in FIFA, isn't it? You just manage PSG and then you get like 500 million Arab money and then you just
Yeah,
buy like
you
Neymar,
can make
Suarez.
ridiculous trades in the career mode with PSG because they're just so damn
Yeah.
rich.
Have you tried making career modes with Saudi Arabian teams? Every team has like 100 million transfer budget. No joke.
No, I haven't. I haven't actually tried it. I should, and I'll probably try it in like
You should.
FIFA 18 or something.
Al
By the way,
Ahli is a good pick.
I'm probably not gonna play FIFA 18, but we'll talk about that later. Maybe, most likely. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, last thing about football. Last thing I'm gonna discuss. Your Premier League predictions. Top Champions League, Europa League, top 5 basically.
Okay.
I know there's a little bit of
I'm
bias,
gonna
so
sound
I'm
sorry.
just gonna say that you're gonna put Arsenal first. I'm just gonna put it there. Actually, no. Let's start from number 5. Well, okay. Obviously, I
Okay,
think
let's start from
Arsenal's
number 5. Okay.
I know Arsenal's gonna be your number 1, but let's start from number 5. Who do you think will be the 5th team? 5th place team.
Okay. I'm gonna say. I haven't thought about this. Liverpool. I'll go with Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool's gonna be in the Champions League. I think Man City is gonna be put in the. I genuinely think that Man City is gonna be 5th place this year.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Definitely.
And I mean, who have they signed that's
I'll just-
marquee besides Bernardo Silva?
I mean, they've signed the goalkeeper, but
Ederson,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
really count that. They signed Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus is gonna be fit for next
That's
season.
true,
I think.
yeah.
I think they'll look good, but this season I think they'll be genuinely like a super duper tight gap between first and 6th. Genuinely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I would see.
Well,
for me, my top
but-
6 are probably going to be United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham. Did I not say Man City? Did I say United? I forgot. Wait.
Yeah, you did.
Wait. United, City, Arsenal, Chelsea. There you go. Tottenham and Liverpool. Yeah, the top 6 is going to be very tight for me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, for me, 5th Liverpool. I think they'll miss out, but that will just be down to what they do every season, which is beat the big teams, lose to Bournemouth.
That's very true. Unless Jurgen Klopp changes his style, and they've got good signings this year with like Salah, I think. And for me,
Yeah, Salah is a fantastic player,
He's
but
a
I
great
just think the
player.
mentality of Liverpool is just going to be shocking, and they're just going to continue losing to small teams. That's what I think.
well, we'll see. Okay, who's your 4th place team?
Manchester United.
That is very interesting. That is interesting. Why? Why do you think?
Well, I definitely think they're going to improve from last season because see the issue with last season is everyone thought they were going to win the league, but in hindsight, like I also predicted for them to win the league, but in hindsight, I mean, they bring in Pogba, Zlatan, Mkhitaryan, Bailly. You bring so many good players, they're not going to gel together in the first season.
Very
Like
true.
it's exactly like FIFA. It's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
like
yeah.
FIFA chemistry, you know. a stupid analogy, but it works.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work in the first season, but second season, they're gonna gel together. I can. They've gotten rid of their dead weight. Wayne Rooney, dead weight
Yeah.
for them. And who have they signed Lukaku, obviously, which who I think is a great player. Like I
Lindelof.
said,
They signed
just I don't
Lindelof.
think he
Victor
will
Lindelof, the
flourish.
defender.
Who is a fantastic centre back, by
Great.
the way. He plays centre back. Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
does. He
yeah,
does. Yeah. They're gonna finish fourth, but I don't. That's my argument for them finishing within the top four for how good they
yeah.
are.
Yeah,
But my argument to why they're not gonna finish higher is because, like, based off last season, the way I viewed United was just more like they didn't have the desire. Do you get me? Like, it's something Arsenal has also lacked in recent years.
yeah,
Didn't have the fight. They
yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah.
they didn't want to win games.
Yeah, I
I
can
don't
see
know if
that.
that's going to change this season.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's going to change the season at all, but I feel like Jose Mourinho is just going to bring the same brand of football. He's going to try and change tactics left, right, and center, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think United as a team, I'm sure they have individuals that are going to be like die hard every single game, want to win 5-0, want to
yeah,
score 10 goals, you know. They're going to have individuals, but I don't think they're going to have um, a team effort that can carry them like that.
yeah.
And that's why I think they're going to finish fourth.
All right. I think Liverpool's gonna finish fourth, in my opinion. Did I say? Yeah, yeah. Liverpool. Man City fifth. Yeah, I'm gonna say Liverpool fourth. I just don't think, like what you said a while ago, the championship mentality. Um, they don't have any, like, for me, like, big big player, like, yet, like, that's like gonna push them, like that one star player that's gonna push them, because they're a very, like, good team and they're gelling well. But I just don't think they'll get Champions League, in my opinion. But I don't think they'll get anywhere above that.
I mean, they have Coutinho.
Yeah, but I still don't think he's like the biggest, like, part of the team. You know what I mean? Like, you know how, for example, Arsenal have Sanchez, Chelsea have Hazard. Like, for me, I don't see, like, Liverpool is like a group of very very good, like teammates, but I just don't see, like, yeah,
Individuals.
individuals. I don't see. I know they have good chemistry, but I don't see that one person, like, pushes them. So I don't know. That's just my opinion, and I think they're gonna come in fourth. But I think Champions League will be what they're gonna get this year, in my opinion. Okay,
Yeah.
third,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
third place.
Spurs.
I think I'm gonna agree with that, actually, because I don't. Who have they? Have they signed anyone new? Have they signed anyone new?
I have no clue.
I don't.
All
Think,
I know is that they're trying to get rid of Musa Sissoko.
yeah, yeah. I think I can, like, see again. That's a hard call. That's a tough call, because obviously they challenged the title last season. And obviously you've got the likes of Heung-min Son and, like, Harry Kane, if they continue, and Dele Alli, if they continue the same, and Christian Eriksen for that fact, if they continue the same brand of football as they did last season, I think they're gonna win. That's just what I think. I think they're gonna win if they continue the same brand
Do
of
you think
football.
they're gonna win the title?
The title, yeah, but I just don't think Pochettino is gonna, like. I think the tactics might not change drastically enough that the other, like, teams can, like, capitalize on it.
Mm.
Jeez, I should have
For
started.
me, it's all about mental strength.
Damn it, we should have started sixth, because I just realized that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, but whoever we don't say in the top five obviously is sixth. So
I kind of want to move everything down. Like, I don't think Man City is gonna finish in the. I think they're gonna finish sixth. And then
yeah, I was gonna say City's gonna finish sixth as well.
actually, yeah, City sixth, Liverpool fifth. See, I can't say Tottenham doing fourth though. You know what? Okay, we'll just go on, because I was gonna say Arsenal, like, second this year.
So you're gonna rate Chelsea to win the league?
Wait, what other teams? There's Tottenham.
I think you've confused yourself.
No, I think. Yeah, I've kind of confused myself a little bit there, but okay, let's just stick with the original. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stay. Yeah, I think Tottenham's gonna come in. Yeah, I think you have valid arguments. I think Tottenham's gonna come in third. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, second.
um, second for me, Chelsea. For you,
I was gonna
Arsenal.
say United actually,
What? I'm just confused with your list now.
because
I'm just
I kind
baffled.
of want to move everything down now. I kind of want to say City fifth, City sixth, Liverpool fifth, Tottenham fourth, um, Tottenham fourth,
Arsenal third.
Arsenal third, United. No, sorry, Chelsea third, Arsenal second, United first.
So you're gonna rate United to win the league?
Sorry, I'm gonna. You know what? Let's just stick with my original. Let's just stick with my original. City sixth, City sixth, Liverpool fifth. Oh my God, City sixth, Liverpool fifth. I was gonna say Tottenham's gonna win the league, so Tottenham first actually. Uh, I know I made
Oh
arguments
my
again.
god.
Maybe
We're
we
just
should
not
just start.
friends anymore, are we?
No, I just okay. I know you're an Arsenal fan and you think you're gonna win. I don't know. It's really hard for me to think. Okay, United second. That's what I'm gonna say. Chelsea third,
Okay.
Tottenham first, Arsenal fourth, Liverpool fifth, Man City sixth. Yeah, that's my final
Jesus
list.
Christ. You need to like get some help, bro.
I know.
My pick for second is Chelsea. Okay, so
Chelsea.
here's why. I think they look exactly the same as last season,
Yeah.
plus Morata,
Plus
and they've
Morata.
gotten better. They've gotten
They got
better,
Rudiger.
but
Also.
they got Rudiger as well. Yeah, they're looking sick as they're good. Yeah, they're definitely going to be strong, and they're definitely going to push for the title. I just think that there's going to be just one team. You know, like I don't really have an argument, but you know how sometimes
You
you
just
just
feel it. You just feel it
one
in your.
team's really good. No, not about feeling. One team's really good, but you think another team is just going to be better than them. So that's why, like, there's nothing bad about Chelsea. I just think that Arsenal's going to be better than Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay. I.
Yeah, that's my argument.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. Maybe I should just. I feel like I'm gonna change my. I'm gonna change my thing around. I actually think. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna play it safe and say Chelsea first. Um. United. No. Yeah. No. Chelsea first. Tottenham second. Arsenal third. United fourth. Liverpool fifth. Man
Oh
City
my
sixth.
God, you think Tottenham's going to finish above Arsenal? What are you?
I don't know. They did last season, so I'm just assuming.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen 2 seasons in a row, is
Okay,
it?
we'll see. I don't want to trigger you anymore, so I'm just gonna say we'll see. Okay, why do you think Arsenal? Okay, wait, you actually explain why Arsenal's gonna be first. I think Chelsea's gonna be first because although Conte had some kind of like there was a like the last and the back end of the season with the FA Cup, there was some like they just fell apart. Conte played his worst game, arguably his worst game for the entire season. Um, if they, I know that's like the last game and there's like a huge break, but if they continue from that point, I don't think they'll do well. But I genuinely think that they're the team to beat this year because although their team is the same and they've added some few marquee transfers, and I think Antonio Conte's style is very good. If he changes his tactics a little bit and like makes sure that it's like um that it like can counteract the other top six, then yeah, I think they're gonna win.
Fair enough.
Okay.
My argument for why Arsenal's going to win the league, well, I just think we look really good, isn't it? And
Yeah.
putting the team aside, like, let's just not discuss the team. I mean, Leicester won the league. Jamie Vardy, Riyad Mahrez, N'Golo Kante, bloody Kasper Schmeichel won the league. So, I'm trying not to touch too much on the actual plays in the squad, more of like the mentality and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think last season, like, here's my logic. Last season was probably a lesson for us, um, in which we it was fantastic learning lesson when you think about it. Like, finish below Spurs, Arsenal Fan TV was we know that the players watch Arsenal Fan TV. Like, it's obvious. They even tweet about it and stuff. So
Yeah.
like the players know about the fans' frustration. We see it all over their social media. Oh, disappointed. Um, not to get a win today, but hopefully, um, the fans will have a good trip home, safe trip home, whatever, these types of things they
Yeah.
post on social media. Um, you see it all over the place. I think it was just a solid learning lesson. I'm going to be honest. Like getting hammered 10-2 in the Champions League, losing the Premier League, choking, everything is just such a good lesson for them.
Yeah.
And to see like, okay, this is not good enough. We need to step this up. And I genuinely think this season they're going to step it up to the max and we're going to play immaculate football and we're going to win the league. Yeah, that
Right.
like I just said that out loud. Like I was thinking that in my head, and I was like, "That's solid." I just said that out loud, and I realized it sounds really retarded. And but whatever. We're gonna win the league. That's my logic.
Okay.
We're gonna win the league because we're gonna win the league.
All right. I mean, fair enough. I think you have a good shout. I'm just not gonna argue. I mean, it's fine. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So there
Let's
you
see what
go.
happens.
There
That's
you
your
go.
favorite
These are
phrase.
our
Let's see what
predictions
happens.
for Yeah, sorry. There you go. These are our predictions for next season. Probably gonna get about all of it wrong. I think I'm gonna get all of it wrong. Maybe like one or two.
I think I'm gonna get everything wrong except the number one.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously.
That's what I think.
I don't even. I'm not a fan of any. I'm not a fan of any Premier League team like right now, except probably like Everton. But like that's why that's probably the reason I'm not gonna get like a good that's why I'm not like that biased in terms of like the top six. Obviously, you're an Arsenal fan, and yeah, but like I think
Yeah,
I'm talking.
you're definitely a lot more neutral than I am.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't watch as much as I used to. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm not as like educated in football as I used to.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, yeah. All right. Speaking of football, we're gonna segue into your YouTube channel, which has like a lot of football elements in it. So, obviously, you can check out Shuban Gooner in the description below if we haven't plugged that already. Yes, he has a YouTube channel. He started it. I'm not. When did you start it actually?
2012.
2012.
5 years.
5 years ago. Wow. That's a lot.
5. Mad.
That's mad.
First ever video. Took inspiration from the game show Minute to Win It.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that show?
Yeah, of course. We did
It
that
was
in
a sick show. Like
yeah,
it was actually mad.
we did that in school.
Oh yeah, you did that in school,
Yeah,
but I
we did it
wasn't
in
there.
school.
Yeah,
I don't know if we did it this year, but yeah,
it was
we did.
mad. Like, yeah, dude. Like they had some mad things. Like, I'm not even kidding. That show was lit.
Yeah.
Like that was my childhood right
It was
there.
good. It was good.
Like
I loved Minute when it was pretty good.
yeah, and like
it was very exciting as well. I mean,
then-
like
yeah, it was so tense. It was like
tense.
then the crowd would be like 5, 4, 3, and they're like sweating, and you're like, oh my god, she's gonna make it. She's gonna make it.
And
Oh my
then-
god.
and
Oh my
then-
god.
and then
Oh
they
my
don't
god.
make it.
Oh my god.
The moments I hate is when the last second they don't make it. Like they look like it looks like it's gonna make it and it doesn't make it. And then the best moments are obviously when they make it last. Those last second shots are the best. And like I love how like the
Yeah, buzzer beaters.
I love how like the during like the commercials they always like make it like really like exciting, even though in reality it's probably very like normal. Like it's like for example like the ping pong challenge. Like if you were actually watching there's like I don't know like the TV editors make it like so that it's like crazy hype.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Manipulation of the media.
Yeah. All right. So how is your experience? We went on a long time there, but how is your experience with like YouTube? Like, what do you say drives you to continue your YouTube channel? What drives you to make videos? Yeah.
Well, in like my YouTube description, I say like I don't make YouTube videos for money because I've never monetized a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people ask me that, do you get paid? Oh, why don't you monetize it? Like that's what it is for a lot of people. It's a easy route to get money. Like, I'm gonna be honest though, it really isn't.
It's not
Like,
easy.
with the views I get,
It's not easy.
with the views I get and stuff like that, I'd get 60 cents per video maximum. I mean, yes, you could argue that's 60 cents more than you get now, but really, like, it's not about that. Like,
Yeah, it's
I
not
just
about
feel depressed getting 60 cents per video.
Yeah.
I'd have to dish out like 2 videos just to get over $1. Like, it just, yeah, that's what it is to most people, an easy way to get money. But I've never seen it that way. I've just always enjoyed making videos,
Yeah.
and I've always said that my career path is hopefully something to do with film, not specifically YouTube. If YouTube works out, then I'm serious. Like, I don't mind it becoming a career path. Like, I could be 25 with a successful YouTube channel. I wouldn't mind that. That sounds great.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm just aiming for something in the film industry. In my career.
Okay. Yeah. True. Would you say that because I know a lot of when you say a lot of YouTubers like say that they do it for the money, I think you won't be able to get far with that in my opinion. I think because you're just doing it for the money, your aspirations are just they're not like genuine. Because it's like I've heard this in like example circus podcast. They talk about how um if you really want your YouTube channel to grow, you need to love what you're doing. Basically, you can't just do it for that
Exactly.
final goal
Yeah.
of money. Because a lot of I know, yeah, you're right. A lot of people they're doing it because it's a business. YouTube's turned into a business lately, and because of just
It
how
has.
much because
Yeah.
of all the
Exactly.
advertisements and stuff. But yeah, I think if you really want to start off,
Mm.
I think you should you should love what you're doing before you like continue doing it. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Exactly.
that makes
Yeah.
sense, but
That.
yeah.
Yeah. It did definitely. Like. Yeah. If people do YouTube nowadays, like, for a job, like, it's just not gonna work out if you treat it that way. Like, it has to be something that you love, something that you enjoy, and. Yeah, that's why I make YouTube videos. Like, I make YouTube videos once every 2 days, so I upload 3 to 4 times a week. That's
Hmm.
with school.
Yeah, yeah.
So I will, and people are like, "Why do you like keep doing this and like stuff?" But I just really enjoy the process of making videos. Like, okay, here's how I see it. Right? Take my series Handicap FIFA for example. Yeah, it's a copyright. Okay, copyright.
Copyright. Yeah,
Um,
I don't think any YouTubers use handicap
trademark.
FIFA yet.
Trademark. It
Yeah,
hasn't been done. It hasn't been done.
yeah,
So yeah, take a handicap FIFA. Yeah. Think about it as like if it wasn't a YouTube series, it would just me. It would just be me getting a few of my mates over once in a while, drawing things out of a hat, and then playing FIFA like that.
yeah,
Like, okay, that sounds fun, yeah.
yeah.
But what would be the point of that if I cannot save those memories? Like, I really enjoy
Very true.
recording those memories and then putting them onto a site where I can like where other people can see what I'm up to, like see the content I'm creating, and also once in a while I can look back and see and remember that, because realistically,
Yeah,
if I don't make these YouTube videos, it's just gonna be like it's just gonna be a one-time thing. Like, for example, take our handicap FIFA video. Yeah,
yeah,
let's take our handicap FIFA video. The first one we recorded, episode 5, only score long shots. That was a nice video to make, but if we hadn't recorded it, it would just be like two guys playing FIFA. One can't take a long. One can only
yeah,
score from outside the box. It would just be a memory in our heads. I wouldn't be able to put that on any platform. But with me being able to edit it, record it, edit it, put it onto YouTube, I
yeah.
feel
It's put in
so
your
like
head. Like
it feels so
it's gonna
nice
be
to
in your
me.
head, and it feels nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. And like you'll be able
yeah,
I was gonna talk about it as well. You'll be able to 20 years from now, 10, 20 years from now, when you're done with college, when you're in work, you look back and when you for example, if you get a family and you have kids and stuff, you can look back at it and you'll be like, this is what I spent my childhood and my teenage years doing, and
yeah.
like
Genuinely, I could show my kids. Like, I'm
yeah,
being serious.
yeah.
How cool would that be? Like, oh, um, Mesut, this is your dad. Alexis, this is your.
Oh my god. Ah, jeez.
Sorry.
No. I would expect you to name your
If I
kid like
get
Theory or something, but not. Mesut,
Dude, I never watched the era replay. Besides the one comeback he made.
I mean, I know he wasn't in your era, but like he's still your greatest player in my opinion. Yeah, but he has a freaking
True, but in
statue.
terms of
So
my era, it was
Alexis,
the
Mesut,
greatest player
yeah,
from my supporting era.
Mesut over Alexis.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I see. Yeah. Okay, what
Pretty
have
tight though.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So what have
We're going off topic.
yeah. What has your like? What have you been your biggest like challenges in on YouTube? Like for you personally,
On
I mean,
YouTube.
because I a lot of people have talked about how their big challenges is ad monetization. They don't get like they have to be like ad friendly, like right, like family friendly, so they can get paid. In your
Yeah,
case,
that
because you
that
don't
just
use.
absolutely does not apply to me, does it?
Yeah, but like
um
for you, what do you think your biggest challenges are?
um well, it kind of is what you just said, except it's not for ads, it's more like for my audience. That's how I see it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for example, like I'll make a video and I'll be making a video and I might think about cursing or something like that,
Yeah,
like or I don't know, just say something stupid because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
funny or something. But then I think there's always that like thing in my head that's like, would what if my dad watches this? You know, or what if my mom watches this? Like, it's kind of like ad monetization, being
yeah,
ad
yeah,
friendly, except for my parents and stuff like that. You know, uh, mm, like would like the example I always go back to, right, is if my dad showed this video to my grandma and she heard me say that, would she be proud of me? No, she wouldn't. I would, like, she wouldn't. Like, let's be realistic,
yeah,
she'd
yeah.
be like, but if my grandma watched me like make clean, nice, fun videos, then I feel like she'd be proud of me. She'd be like, oh, this is cool, you know what you're doing, it's interesting. She may not fully understand how it works, but she'd be like, this is interesting, this is cool, like, you know, you're doing this. But
Yeah,
if I just turned that into like
yeah,
just, you know, cursing and everything, that just wouldn't turn fun for my family. And okay, funny story, right?
yeah,
Can we like deviate into story time?
yeah, sure,
Can I get your permission to do
yeah,
that?
sure, sure.
One morning, right? Do you, um one morning I woke up, right, and it was a casual morning, right, in Manila, like on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up at like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, and I took a shower and I walked to the living room, and there was obviously a brunch ready there. And my mom walked in the kitchen. She was like, she had that really concerned look on her face, because like the issue with my mom is like she always has this weird, like 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 she's mad, but she's like concerned,
Yeah,
but at
yeah,
the same time she's like sad, she's disappointed, like that weird look.
yeah, yeah,
um she just gave me that look, like, and like she was like patting me on the back, almost like, are you okay, but at the same time like, you're in trouble. It was like really confusing, and I was like,
yeah.
what the heck is going on? I just woke up, Jesus. And I was putting food on my plate, and then she was like, Pa and I watched your videos. And I was like, oh, okay, I get what the pat on the back was for now. So I go in front, right? I'm
Mhm.
eating my breakfast. My dad comes up, right? And he's like, how is it? Like, he means the food, obviously. He's like, how is it? But he means it in really like
Yeah, yeah,
harsh tone. Like,
yeah,
normally he's like really joyful. He's like, how is it? How are you? Like, you
yeah.
have a good sleep? And that's the type of guy my dad is. But on this occasion, he was like, how is it? I was like, it's good. And then he was like, you know, your mother and I watched your videos, huh? And then I was like, yeah, she told me. And then it was starting to make sense. And then, I'm not even kidding, in my head I was like, please don't tell me they watched the Q&A video. Please don't tell me they watched the Q&A video. Because if you remember, the Q&A video was so messed up. Dude, that was really messed up. Like, I would say it's mainly my fault, but it's also the fault of all my friends. Not you, obviously. You didn't give me a question in that Q&A, but
Wait, which
other
Q&A was
people just
this? I'm
gave
trying to
inappropriate
remember.
questions. The first one, the
Wow.
very very first one that I did. I've
Wa-
only done like a couple ones, but
Was it like
remember in my room, like
the fake
the
prank call
15-minute
one?
one.
Oh no, okay, yeah, okay.
What?
No,
No,
sorry, no, that's a different video. Okay,
the
anyway, yeah, move on. Sorry.
like the 20-minute one
Okay,
that smashed views.
okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah. It was It was partly my fault because I made a promise that I would answer every single question people gave me, and I swear 90% of the questions were like, "Would you rather have a penis on your forehead or a vagina on your back?" Like retarded questions like that. And it was like, "Would you rather shag your mom or your sister?" Like I don't want to think about that. Like I really don't. It's really inappropriate and really like it was like, hey, this is just what 15-year-old boys comment on each other's Instagrams when you give them this
Yeah,
um this like area to just like throw all their dirtiness at. And it was
yeah,
my fault.
yeah,
Yeah, I said I'll answer every single question, but that's because I was really desperate for questions.
yeah.
But yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know. That was a really bad video in my opinion. I was not comfortable making it, I'll be honest. Like I still released it because I promised to, and like I stick to promises and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
but
okay,
I
I see.
mean, I'm being honest, I didn't feel comfortable releasing that video. And then my dad, back to the story, my dad was like, he went to get food himself, then he sat down and we were both eating and it was really awkward. We were just like really tense, and he was like, "We watched your Q&A video." He
Oh
didn't
my
say
god.
Q&A. He used some really like a old fashioned term. He was like, "We watched your question and answer video." Um and then and then I was like "Oh, okay, cool." Like he's trying to play it
Yeah,
off, you know. And then
playing
he
it
was
cool. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Don't." Yeah, he was like, "Don't make a video like that ever again." And I just stared like awkwardly at my food. Like I didn't say anything because
Oh
like,
my
what do you
god.
say in that situation?
Yeah,
Like
I
it was
know.
like, I understand why you're angry.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like, I understand why you're angry, but this is really awkward right now. Please don't make me deal with this. But I do understand why you're angry. I'm very sorry. I didn't say that. It's all in my head. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um. Then after brunch, he called me to the front and then he was like, "Oh, you shouldn't release this." And then like they gave all these logical explanations, which I already knew. So again, like it was my fault. Like they gave me all these logical explanations, like um when you grow older, people might see this, and instead of going, "Oh, that's cool," they might go, "Oh, this kid is a bit weird. Like this
Yeah,
kid
yeah.
is making inappropriate content." Like, which I understood. I understood that. Like I said, like I did not feel comfortable uploading that video, but I made a promise to upload it, and it's still on my channel, by the way. Just letting you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And it racked up mad views. It racked up mad views. Um, yeah, like 300 plus views,
Mm.
20 likes, mad. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think it was worth it. Now that I look back in hindsight.
So that kind of
Yeah, but
content
whatever. It's
is
in the
behind you
past.
basically. That kind of content's behind you. Is what you're
It's
saying.
behind me. Yeah, I'm not willing to make that type of content anymore.
Okay.
Like I guess the worst thing that happens on my channel nowadays is when guests curse. But that's literally out of my control. Like
Yeah,
I can't,
that's true.
like, my dad's not gonna look, my dad, if my dad looks at that and he's like, "Why is there cursing in your video?" I'm just gonna be like, how am I meant to control what
That's
comes
true.
out of
Yeah,
my
yeah,
friend's mouth? So he can't really argue that. I can't like control that. So yeah, I don't curse in my videos. I don't say anything bad. I keep it PG. I keep it PG. Um, Most of the time, even G, not even PG.
yeah,
Okay. I keep it, PG. It's clean and just content that I want to make, what I have fun doing and stuff.
yeah.
So yeah.
So, what would you say would be probably the best like point in your life when regarding to like in your YouTube life in your channel? Like, what was that high point where you felt like, oh my god, I'm really motivated to like make all these videos. My videos are racking up views, something like that. When do you think was your biggest point, or do you have even a biggest point? Like, do you consider all your points like your biggest points in a sense?
I do have one biggest point. I'm gonna quote Justin Bieber here. No, I'm not. I'm
Oh
not gonna quote.
god.
I am gonna quote him, but but I'm not gonna sing it. You know,
Okay,
no, no,
okay.
on a real, on a real. You know, in
I'm kidding, by the way. Justin Bieber,
geez,
your G.
um, geez, I forgot the name of the song. Cold Water. That's it. The very first line of the song is everybody gets high sometimes. You know, what else can you do when you're feeling low, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my explanation for what I'm about to tell you. So story time again. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of story times.
It's
um
fine. It's fine. Keep going.
uh Basically, in like 2000, when was it? It was like 2014 that I got like into the Nah, it was when I moved to the Philippines. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was when I moved to the Philippines. That's when I like proper took my YouTube channel like seriously, and I was like
Hmm.
uploading once a week because the first okay, I always say this, right? The first proper YouTube video that I ever did was Five Nights at Freddy's, because that's when I actually felt like a YouTube video. That
Yeah, I can see
that's
that.
when I felt like a YouTuber,
Yeah.
because I put, you put your face in the top right corner of the screen, you have your gameplay there, you've got all these jump cuts, you're looking cool, you're looking snazzy, it
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
cool
yeah.
like to be a YouTuber. So that I will always regard that as the starting point of actually becoming a YouTuber, at least making YouTube videos. So that was the start, and I was uploading once every week, every Saturday I uploaded.
Hmm.
But the issue was I wasn't actually making videos that were good. That was the issue. Like I was just like literally, if I'm gonna upload once a week, then at least the videos should be like they should be half decent, shouldn't they? But instead I was
Kind of
making
like Chris
really
MD.
stupid videos like
Like Chris MD like uploads what twice, once in 2 weeks or something like that. But his videos like bang every time.
they're so good. Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, I
good.
get you.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay, I've literally just gone down and I'm scrolling through them right now.
Yeah.
My videos. Just have to check them. So I'm just literally gonna give you an example, right, of some of the really stupid videos I was making. So, like I said, the starting point was Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Here's a couple of videos, right? Keep in mind these are videos that happen once a week, okay?
Yeah.
So, an update. I've put okay, so I upload
Oh, I
once a week,
remember that
and the
video.
video that
I
I've
actually
uploaded,
remember that video.
it was so stupid. Okay, one good thing that came out of that video is that it started my outro, which was "Peace out,"
Yeah, yeah,
which has stuck. Okay, can you actually believe that? That's actually stuck for
yeah.
the
Yeah, that's
past two
actually yeah.
years. That's
That's
pretty cool.
crazy.
But yeah, think about that though. Like, I'm uploading once a week, and on this video for that week, I've uploaded an update video. What is the point of that? Is that even good? So you get me.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
then
see.
I uploaded a 1 hour long vlog. A 1 hour long vlog. Who's gonna watch that? Honestly, come on.
Well, this podcast is gonna be
And
for
then
what 2 hours, but it is a podcast.
yeah, but okay, but it's a
Yeah,
podcast. Yeah, that was a vlog. Who wants to? Okay, anyway. Jeez. Sorry. Okay, and then okay, this just sums it up. This sums it up. Okay, reading mean comments. Okay, that was a decent video. The week
yeah.
after that, reading nice comments. You can just see that I ran out of ideas.
Oh my god.
I was just so out of I was just so out of gas and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the journey, Australian journey plus I'm sorry, but let's just not get into that, please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I uploaded a trailer reaction to Batman versus Superman, which like who uploads a trailer reaction for their weekly video?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do see what I mean. Like this was just not quality content. It improved a little bit. It improved a little bit after a while. Like
Yeah.
I will say that it went okay, and then like I said at the start, the quote is, what else can you do when you're feeling low, right? So my highest point, which was the question you asked, came right after my lowest point. So my lowest point on YouTube, right, was when I quit. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember that when you like stopped uploading for a bit. Yeah.
I just stopped, and I was like, yeah, okay. So I'm looking at it right now. I stopped at the start of 2016. So at the start of last year.
Mm.
So I was making okay videos. So like I would say the last video that was really stupid that I ended up uploading was probably the Batman versus Superman trailer reaction. Then it got like kind of decent. It was like vlogs and podcasts and stuff like that. It was okay, but it still wasn't great. Uh, then I the first ever video that I did with friends on my channel, which started becoming a new thing on the channel. The first
Yeah.
ever video that I did with friends was the accent challenge with Aryan and
I
Abby,
remember
which
that.
was a
Yeah. Abby
really
and
fun video to
yeah.
make. It was really fun to make. Um, and then prank calls I did with Katharina Christie, and the Whisper Challenge with a whole bunch of people. Then I did Super Strikers with my friend from Singapore named Afik. Um, so I was making. So at this point, yeah, this was 2015 still, late 2015, and I was making like videos that I enjoyed making, and they were decent. Look at this: Australian vlog Brisbane, Australian vlog Sydney. They were nice. They were nice videos. And then I went into a dip, which was like the Swagway music video. Oh my god, do you remember that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. If I'm gonna link that in the description if I remember. But yeah.
Please do. Oh my god, that was such
Oh
a
my
low. That was such a low. That was such a low. Not even kidding. And then you see, okay, so then at this point it's still weekly uploads. Please keep this in mind. Another weekly upload, yeah? Quick update. What? Why am I uploading update videos as my weekly videos? And then basically I did this really special thing, or at least I thought it was really special, which was I uploaded 2 videos a week for 3 weeks, and I was like,
I
this is so
remember
cool.
that. Yeah,
I'm uploading, yeah, I'm like, the double upload a week thing for
double
3
upload,
weeks
yeah.
is so cool. And then now when you think about it, I upload 3 to 4 times a week, which is like way more than that. And like, this is casual. And that was
Yeah,
like, I was making a big deal out of it. So then the last video before I went AWOL was the most pointlessly random vlog on YouTube, which was just a vlog. There's nothing wrong with the video. Okay, let me just say that the video
Yeah.
was me spending an evening by myself in Marina Bay Sands, Singapore hotel while my parents had gone out. I was just like eating, talking about random stuff. It's an interesting video. You can go
Yeah.
check that out if you want. Then I completely went AWOL. Okay, 6 months I was off YouTube. I came back in July of
Wait.
2016
Why did you go off
when
YouTube?
I had. Okay, yeah, I should probably talk about that.
Like, you're just gonna say that there's 6 months and then I'm back in July. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So keep in mind, I'm uploading every week at this stage. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm uploading every week. Every Saturday, I'm uploading. And then I think the Saturday after that video, I was just like, I don't really want to upload today. Maybe I'll just leave for next week. And then next week, I had the same mentality. I was like, okay, I'll just compensate next week. And then when next week, and I was like,
it's when you're comfortable.
you know what?
It's when you're most comfortable is when you're like the most like that's the most dangerous part basically. Like because when you're
Exactly, but I wasn't even like
what's the word for it when you're like you fall into like when you're just like comfortable. Yeah, comfortable. It's
comfort
like,
zone.
yeah, you're when you like yeah hit your comfort zone and you're like, all right, I don't really want to innovate or anything like that. And then you just stop. You just don't get bored. You don't grow at that point. Yeah. So that was someone tagged
Yeah,
me
but I
in the
wasn't.
video. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't motivated after that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll do it next week. Then at a point I realized I'm not doing this anymore. Like I've just skipped 2 months worth of YouTube videos, and I've consistently said, what do I do next? What do I do next? And it's not like I was sitting there every Saturday thinking, oh, what do I upload? I just kind of put it off. I was like, I don't really want to do it. It was just really messy at that point, and I was just like, I don't have to do it. I mean, it's not something I have to do. It's not like I have a massive audience, so I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, at a point, like if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, I won't do it. Then came my long holidays, right? My super duper long holidays, which came in July of 2016 because I switched schools. I went from the International School of Manila to a school in Australia, which went from the American schooling system to the British schooling system, which basically meant that I ended school in May of 2016 in the American system, and my school in Australia only started back up in October. So that was June, July, August, September. 4 months of holidays I had.
Really
Mad.
long. Like I remember it just like you just playing FIFA like every day. Like,
Yeah, I played so much of FIFA, no joke.
Yeah.
Like that was like how I got really good at FIFA at that point. Like not even kidding. Like, I got really good at that point because I was playing FIFA every day for like 6 hours. But yeah, basically I was just wasting time, and I was like, I'm missing something. I'm genuinely missing something because I was wasting my days away. Everyone was going to school. Like I was still living in Manila, but all my friends were going to school because obviously your school had restarted. And I still had like 2 months left of holidays, and I was just like, what do I do here?
Mm-hmm.
So then I started missing YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I really want to make a YouTube video. So my comeback was my complete Arsenal collection, which
I remember that.
which
Where you
was
just
an
all your
okay.
shirts, all your
Yeah, it was
like,
an okay video. Like
yeah.
all my shirts, everything. Yeah, it was an okay video. It was a perfectly fine video. And here's when the problem happened. I then went off for another 2 months. That was the issue.
I actually don't
That was the
remember.
issue.
Like I remember that video, and I don't remember you like stopping. And I don't know. It's just me, but yeah, you stopped for 2 months.
Yeah, because I didn't. I stopped seeing you on a daily basis because you were going to school. So like maybe we didn't talk about this as much.
Yeah.
So that's probably what happened. But yeah, I went off again. I probably have something wrong in the timeline there, but whatever. I went off for like a month or so. I came back with a higher lower video, and that's when again I was like, dude, what am I doing? I have so much of free time. Why aren't I? So I started like breaking it down, analyzing the situation. Why aren't I doing YouTube? And at that point, I couldn't come up with an answer because I wanted to do YouTube, but I
Yeah.
wasn't. So like if you want to do something and you're not doing it, just do it. Like there was nothing stopping me. I had so much of free time, so I just did it. And I uploaded a higher lower video. Remember that game, higher lower?
Yeah. I still play that sometimes when it's like
Used
I'm
to
bored.
play.
When I'm bored, I just play it.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I played that, and then people were. I just dropped views though. I completely dropped views. I was going from like a hundred, 100 to 200 views per video, and that video only hit like 47. And at this point, right? At this
Yeah.
point, I stopped caring about the numbers, because everything before this point, um, was just like I want to see how many views I got. Ooh, how many likes did I get? Ooh, that
Mhm.
guy made a nice comment. I'm gonna
Yeah.
like that. Ooh, this happened. Ooh, that happened. Ooh, 230 views. Oh my god, it's banging. Oh my god, I got 3 dislikes. What should I do right? What should I do wrong? But at this point, right, higher lower, which is the restart of like my YouTube journey, was when I just stopped caring about the numbers. And like I said previously, if you don't love doing YouTube, then you're doing it as a job, and then it just becomes like all about the money. But
Yeah.
when you actually do care about the content you're making, then you just stop caring about the numbers. And that's what I did. I just stopped caring about the numbers, and I uploaded however often I wanted to upload. Higher lower, Google feud, ice bath challenge, which is my
Yeah.
most viewed video of all time, god bless. 1828 views right now, I'm looking at it, which is decent. And that's just a bonus. That is like, I didn't care about that. It's a
Yeah.
bonus to a nice video, but I didn't really care about how many likes or views I got. And then Try Not to Laugh challenge, which was a hilarious video. And I just consistently started making videos, and then bang, Handicap FIFA episode 1 dropped, and then I just started making Handicap FIFA, and I just started having a really nice time on YouTube again. And then I moved to Australia, where I met new people, and then my views spiked up again, because obviously everyone's like, ooh, this kid has a YouTube channel. And then after like 2 months, they're like, oh, okay, it's getting boring now. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, it spiked up and then went back down, but like I said, don't really care about the numbers, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I uploaded twice a week, and then now I'm uploading every other day.
That's every other day. That's actually really good. I don't think I can do that with
That's really
this,
speedy,
but
yeah.
that's very good for you. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can see you can actually see through your YouTube channels the transition of how you've changed, like not just like in terms of as a
exactly.
not just as a creator, but like as a person as well. So it's like you could see that there were these
I
points.
know.
You can see where you wanted to be like like not really but the clickbaity or like the one for views period of your life, and you could see when
Yeah,
you were like
try hard
genuinely
KSI.
yeah, and then when you were like genuinely like trying to like just do your own style, your own videos, basically. Like you can like it's that's what's great about
Exactly.
YouTube. Like
Thank
it has
you.
it has like everything, and then you can just see like the transition period. It's great. Yeah,
Exactly. Thank you.
yeah.
Like, okay, this is gonna sound really sad, right? But yesterday, I'm not even exaggerating anything. No, not yesterday. Day before yesterday. Okay, no joke, right?
Yeah.
I marathoned all 20 episodes of Handicap FIFA.
Oh, well, that's actually a really good thing to like look back at. You can see what you can improve on in
Yeah.
the next 10
And I
episodes of
was like,
Handicap.
oh my god, I've changed so much. Like, not as a person, but like, I'm because Handicap FIFA is pretty new series still.
Yeah, yeah,
But like the very first episode is just me sitting alone playing two-player, one-player FIFA,
Oh my god, I
awkwardly in
remember
my
that.
chair,
Yeah.
recording my TV screen with my phone. And then second episode is with Diego, and like the camera's slanted, so like it's recording the TV screen, and then a full like 50% of the video is cut out, and I'm just like, hey guys, so the camera just cut, but it's okay, we're gonna move on. And then it's like we skip like three goals, and it's so awkward.
Oh my
And then
god, I remember that.
and then I figured out like how to record my PS4 screen, and then it got actual good content.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting to just see that. But yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
happy that you like don't care about the views anymore, and like you
yeah,
potentially like
that's how
you'll
it's gonna be.
yeah, that's how it's gotta be, I think. So stemming from
Definitely.
that, for any new upcoming YouTubers out there, like the fourth generation of YouTube or whatever, what is your
Hmm.
advice to them about how to what's your advice for them for starting, for maintaining voice crack? But yeah, what's your advice to any future YouTubers?
Um. Okay. First of all, I don't want to sound like a massive YouTuber trying to be like massive. Oh yeah, you need to do this. Like just clearing that up. I only
Yeah,
have 228 subscribers. I just do YouTube as a hobby. Like it's all
subscribe
chill.
subscribe
Um.
down below.
But yeah, but yeah, like I don't want to sound like a like over the top egoistic YouTuber, but uh, I would say what I just said, which is don't care about the numbers. Like it's just numbers. Like let's be honest. Like it's just views. It could be like two views, which are both you. Like just remember that you're making videos like to capture moments in your life that you are enjoying, and that's all that matters. And also, probably like I feel like a lot of people just worry about equipment. Like including you, Mr. Garcia. Oh, I need a mic. Oh no, mic. Oh my god. I have to
Ah,
order a mic. Oh my god. I have to order a mic. Oh my god, camera. Like I mean seriously, bro, chill out. Like okay, equipment wise, I don't know how many people know this, but I record on my phone. If I didn't tell you that, you would think I record on a camera. Like maybe you could tell if you look closely, but realistically it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Like it's not like you're gonna look at every grain and be like, ooh, the grain on the left corner is a bit off, meaning it is filmed on a toaster. As long as it looks good, who cares, right?
yeah, yeah,
And like, I mean, obviously, I'm happy and very grateful to have the ability to record on a phone and to edit on probably the best editing software in the world, Final Cut Pro, in my opinion, obviously. Um, to be able to edit film so nicely, so conveniently, and upload onto a platform like YouTube. So I just think like people starting off are just gonna be like, oh my god, I need a mic. Oh, I need a DSLR. Oh my god, I need a Mac to get Final Cut Pro. Oh my god, blah 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 blah. It just doesn't matter. Let's be honest. Like it just does not matter. You just gotta take it lightly. Film with your phone if you need to. Like it's who don't care about everything. And
yeah.
last
We,
thing I
we
gotta
were
say, just be
okay.
confident.
Sorry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, just be confident because like my very first videos were just like me awkwardly sitting there talking like this. Like I don't know why I talked like under my breath. I'm pretty sure I was scared to wake up my parents because they would be sleeping in the room next door. So like
Yeah,
I just talk like this all the time. But yeah, you just project your voice more. Like just be natural. Like the camera is just a tool recording what you're doing with your friends or by yourself. So just keep that in mind, but don't keep in mind too much. Otherwise, you act unnatural. Like,
yeah,
hey guys, I kind of talk like this, like I'm forcing it. Like, I don't want to be really forced, but I'm forcing it right now. Like, it comes off really awkward in
yeah,
the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. So like with that thing a while ago, because we were talking about it a while ago, like that idea of like production value, like that's just like I guess just like an added bonus. But like if you don't have like the drive and like the passion to do it, you gotta focus on that first before you go into the other stuff. I mean, yeah, I just want to say that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Production value does not matter.
Yeah. So what would you think your plans for your future plans for your YouTube channel would be? And do you have any like collaborations that you want to do in the future? Some anything?
Um, Well, plans for the future.
Like different kinds
At
of
the moment,
videos.
zero. Gonna be honest.
But like
Oh,
yeah, like
oh, that's what you
videos.
mean.
Like I mean, like
Okay.
videos that you're gonna plan. I mean, like collaborations you want to do with other like YouTubers or like with other friends or stuff like that. Planning to do like what
Yeah.
vlogs, like what direction you want to go, something like that. Anything.
Okay. Well, in terms of videos that I want to make, I really, really want to take handicap FIFA to the next level. Like, I mean, I really like. I know I just talked about like not wanting views, not wanting, um, likes and all that. Like, that's a bonus. Like I said, and all that doesn't matter to me. But I really want to make handicap FIFA into something that's like really cool and really fun because it is my idea. Like people have
Yeah,
probably done
versions of
a
it.
type of handicap FIFA before. Yeah, there are different versions of it. But handicap FIFA is my own thing. It's like my series where I
Mm-hmm.
bring people to the house. I challenge them one on one in person. I play them with a handicap and see if I win, see if I lose. And I just really want to make that as entertaining as possible. I want to make as many seasons of that as possible, as many episodes. Just like get super hyped about that.
Yeah,
And yeah, that's the main thing. I also am aiming to do like post match reviews after Arsenal games this season. So hopefully I
yeah,
can do that. But I don't know if that's gonna like fit nicely into the YouTube schedule because yeah, it would feel like a very raw video, which is kind of what I want, but at the same time, kind of what I don't want.
yeah,
You get me?
yeah,
Like it would just be me after a game being like, "Oh my god, we just lost to Bayern. We just lost to Bayern. No, I'm so angry." I would just be really retarded, and it, I don't know. I don't know how it would turn out, but I'm gonna see how that works. So in terms of videos I want to make, that's the main idea.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
In terms of collaborations, like you said, um, I've been approached to do a collaboration, but I've declined it. I'm not gonna go into that right now. Actually, I
Okay.
might because I highly doubt the people that watch that are gonna watch this. Okay,
You don't have
yeah,
to. You don't have to go into there if it's. Yeah, you don't have to talk about it. It's alright.
yeah, I don't mind though. I don't mind. I don't mind. Uh, I'm not gonna mention names obviously, but
Okay.
like the
Yeah. Sure.
people that came to me for a collaboration, um, want me to like do a video with them. They wanted to like do a challenge. The video idea was fine and all that. Just the people, they're nice people. Don't get me wrong. Just like
Yeah.
the content that they make, I wouldn't say is
Okay.
my type of thing.
Okay. I see.
Like you know, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
the type of thing where it has a lot of moments that I laugh at where I shouldn't be laughing at. Like
Okay. Yeah. I
they
mean,
they're not making it for they're not
I
making it for
mean,
comedic purposes, but everybody laughs at it. So you get me.
yeah. I mean, so I mean, I get that. I mean, sometimes they're just like some content that you don't really like want to like be with because for just random like
Exactly. Yeah.
different reasons. So yeah, I can see where that's coming
Yeah.
from. So yeah, I mean that's fine. But do you have any like other collaborations that you're maybe planning to do? Like I don't know, like outside of that, or not none so far.
Well, I know there aren't really many. I mean, if I could, Sidemen hit me up. F2 we could do a collab, but um, nah. Like because I don't really have a lot of people that I can approach and do a collab with.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you get
true,
me?
true, yeah.
Like
Not
that's the
not a,
thing.
there's not a lot of like
Because
us being YouTubers and in school as well, something like that.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Like
see that.
yeah. It depends how you use the word collaboration though. Because do you mean like a collaboration as in I get my friends to be in my YouTube videos, or I literally like collaborate with other creators on the platform?
Because yeah, I mean, like you always have like friends on your like videos, so that's a given. That's gonna
Yeah, I always do.
happen.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I was like
Exactly.
leaning more towards like other creators, but yeah, I can see that. So anyway,
Yeah. In terms of other
if any of
creators,
you
yeah.
do
Nah.
YouTube, look like you guys can hit them up down in link in the description. Uh, go nuts, I guess. Yeah. Um. So yeah.
Phone battery's on 20%, by the way. Just letting you know. Just got the
Okay.
notification. That's
Alright,
how.
alright.
Oh, whoa, 1 hour 47 minutes. That's crazy.
That's mad. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
actually pretty crazy.
Alright. So speaking of future. Oh wait, before we go into that, just a quick like thing. How do you manage to balance your school, like your work, with your channel? If you're uploading like what once every other day.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. A lot of people have this like misconception that, oh my god, it's so stressful. Oh my god, like I have so much of homework. Like, how do you fit this in? Oh my god,
Yeah, yeah,
like chill out. Like, it is not that bad. And also, I like pre-recording videos. But that's got its ups and downs. The main downs are like I'll film a video in like April, and it will come out in like September because I've got so many videos lined up. The main problem with that, right, is like, for example, in September, I'll have a video and I'll just be like, oh, so Arsenal are trying to sign Kylian Mbappe. We're probably not going to get Andre Lacazette. And then turns out we did get Andre Lacazette. So you get me? Like, it's not
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
time. So
I
that's
see.
the issue. That's why I bumped up to an upload every other day. So that the videos are quicker, they come faster. But yeah, I just make videos and pre-record them, and I've got I think at this point in time I've got I think 21 videos lined up to come out,
Jeez,
and it's not that hard.
21.
It's not that 21 yeah, that should cover me for like
Good
about
solid 2 months.
about 5-6 weeks, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the videos that I make, like it's not like they require mad editing. Like, I just usually in school we've got like this period after lunch that's like it's kind of like homeroom for you guys.
Yeah, yeah,
um but instead of for homeroom in your school, you do it as only people from your grade,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So homeroom in our school, you mix people from grade 8, I think, up all the way up to grade 12. So it's a
So
mixture
it's
of
like it's
all
kind of
different
like
ages.
I
So
care if you remember. Like okay, I care. Just to explain, it's
I
like
get, yeah, yeah, it is. It's pretty much
it's like
correct. Yeah. So
I'm just gonna explain to the audience. It's like service like for a service like trip that you do for a week, and you mix and mingle with the different grades, and you guys help out and go to different communities and like help them out. So yeah, I'm guessing it's like similar to that, right?
yeah, yeah, it's pretty much like that. Except we
Yeah,
don't go do service activities.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
just normal homeroom. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, usually like with homeroom in your school, like I would like sit around talk to other people in my grade, but with homeroom, when you share it with other people, they're gonna do their own thing, and it's not as bonded. That's how I feel. So yeah, I usually spend that half an hour editing. So yeah, it's a very good use of time, I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Okay.
that saves me a lot of time. Like, I just sit there, I can zoom, just edit 75 to 80% of a video in that half an hour. So easy.
All right. All right. Okay. So wait, while we segue into the next one, you can like charge your phone if you're like I don't know how many percent you're on now, but like yeah, just in case. Um, the
Yeah.
next thing that I want to talk about is um, what. Okay, so just a little context. I'm an 11th grade student, so is he. The two of us are going into our senior year. Actually, for me, in like a couple 20 days, I think something like that. And yeah, so like the
Whoa.
question
I'm only going into year 12 in January next year.
January. Wait, I thought October.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you just
No, October is just term 4.
oh what? Oh okay. Oh yeah, because the systems. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like yeah,
Yeah.
I know you're still in year 11, but what are you looking forward to in senior year? Like not just it doesn't have to be just in like school. It can be like outside of school with your channel, whatever, like other. Yeah,
First
what
of
are you
all,
looking forward to?
I'll be able to buy alcohol. That's the main. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um,
uh,
um, I'm gonna be honest. Just I'm not the type of guy that's like because I know people that are always like, oh my god, I'm entering senior year next year. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. Like, I'm not that type of guy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Yeah.
pretty much completely the opposite. I just
Yeah.
not completely the opposite because there are also people that are like, oh my god, I'm going to senior year next year. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like this is a situation. It's a problem. Call the fire
Yeah.
department. Like I'm middle ground. Like all senior year means to me is that I grow 1 year older. That's literally it. Like it doesn't really mean much. You just mature a bit more. You grow a bit more hair on your chest. That's pretty much it. Like
Uh,
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't see much of a difference between me from the age of 16 to the age of 17. So maybe
yeah.
slight differences in terms of my maturity and stuff, but I cannot see a difference in me changing that drastically in
Yeah.
between now and
I see.
senior year.
Um.
So I'm just gonna take it in the stride. It's all very chill. So yeah,
Um. Let's see. What am I looking forward to next year? I'm looking forward to Bob. Bob, by the way, is Battle of the
Bob.
Bearcats. Our school IS Manila is there are school mascots Bearcats. So we go against it's like 1 day dedicated, like without no classes, none of that. It's just it's just plain freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors just battling it out in like different like events and seeing like who goes out on top in a sense. So it's like no, it doesn't have to. It's not just in like sports. It's also in like random stuff like cake decorating and like FIFA, which I've played a couple of times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
We
was fun.
yeah FIFA
That was
mad.
good. That was good. And then yeah, so it's like yeah, it's a fun thing. That's what I'm looking forward to because yeah, we're seniors this year, so um obviously
To be fair, if I was still going to your school, I would be so excited for Bob.
yeah, I'm pretty excited. I just hope that they make it like competition and spirit both in a sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
because our grade has a bit of a tendency to win at competition and lose at spirit.
yeah, that's that's so like
But it's so
that's been
stupid
shown so
because at
many
the end of the
times.
day, it's so stupid because at the end of the day, the freaking big golden trophy, which is so nice and big, is given to the people with the most spirit. I guess, like, whatever. But what is the point of having the events? What
I
is the
mean,
point of having gold, silver, bronze, and
it
fourth?
might be changed, so we'll just wait and see on that.
Oh, it
But
might.
yeah, it
Oh,
might. It
that's
actually might.
sick. That's
It might
cool.
actually be both, which is pretty decent. It's
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, I'm not looking forward to my tests and all and like IB exams and stuff. That's not what I'm looking
Chill
forward to. But
out.
I mean, it's something that you have to do. So like for me, like
Yeah,
it's
it is.
something
It's
that
part
you
of
like.
life.
It's
Yeah.
just part of life. So I just like accept it and just move on. But what I am excited for is like after senior year because like you just get this whole range of like time
Mm.
to your like not just to yourself but like you just have time to just do whatever you want before you like go to college and stuff. And even in college, you have more time in college to like do the things that you want to do and compared to in high school, which is like, something I'm also like excited about. I guess and that's kind of
Pretty
branching
much.
off.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to stuff in senior year, but like yeah, I'm actually looking forward to college. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. All right.
Hmm. Yeah.
One quick thing before we oh sorry, this is gonna be like the final thing, I guess. Just wanted to end it
Yeah.
with a weird question. Not a weird question, but it's like, are you gonna buy FIFA or PES next year? FIFA 18 or PES 18, or
What?
both?
Bro, what kind of question is
No,
that?
just answer the question.
FIFA.
You're not gonna buy PES. Not even gonna bother
I'm
with
not
it.
gonna buy PES. No.
You're not gonna buy PES. See,
Are you gonna buy PES?
I'm debating whether to buy both, just PES, or just FIFA. Because I've looked at like some of the stuff on PES, it's pretty good. Like Maradona being like
It
a
is. It
career
is.
mode, it
Yeah, but
actually looks
okay.
really good this year. Like it's crazy. Also the graphics look
If
insane.
you, oh yeah, they have Usain Bolt as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's crazy. But like yeah, I can see some
Yeah.
like arguments where it's like no one plays PES and like everyone plays FIFA. So it's like you're just missing out if you're missing out
Exactly.
on FIFA. And I can see that argument. But sometimes I just want to try something new. So
If you wanna,
I don't know, I might buy both, but just to save money, probably go the safe route and stay FIFA 18. Because I mean I look excited. I'm
yes,
looking excited
please.
for Journey
Okay.
2. I'm looking excited for Journey 2 looks pretty sick. Like you can go across like the
Exactly.
La Liga and stuff
And
like that.
also, who are you gonna play with? Let's be realistic. Oh yeah, guys, let's play Pez. Oh, sorry, Savion, you can go play Pez by yourself. We're playing FIFA tonight.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we'll see, we'll see. I don't know if I'll buy both, but well, I don't know.
yeah,
They both have their like pros and cons. Like I with the FIFA 18 and the icons and stuff, it
exactly.
looks crazy good. Like Thierry Henry in the game
Mm.
again. That's gonna look,
PS4, come. Oh my
and
god,
it's in PS4 as
icons
well.
in PS4.
It's gonna be
Finally,
great. It's gonna be good.
finally.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it. I think that's yeah. I
That's
think I've
it.
covered
An hour and
pretty much
57
everything.
minutes. Mad thing.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
thank you, Siobhan, for joining me in episode 1 of I still don't know what to call it. I'm gonna say
No
MNL podcast for
problemo.
now. But thank you for joining me. Thanks for
Thank
um,
you very much for having me.
sharing your conversation and stuff. So if you want to check Shuan in the just links in his in the description below. His Instagram, Twitter, his YouTube channel as well. My links will also be in the description below. And hopefully in the next podcast I have like a live guest with me as well. So that would be that would be good. Or yeah, if I can get like 2 guests as well, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
we probably should have mentioned that you live in the Philippines and I live in Australia. Yeah.
right. You're just gonna have to wait until the yeah. You just have to wait until this moment to find. I'll probably mention it in the description or something. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully I'll try to get like some kind of live guest. Maybe yeah, I guess. But for now, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us in this podcast. So yeah, cheers.